Be me. Army id. Doing some LSCO stuff with engineers. Beach landing, sounds badass. Premise is that they rip us across on Zodiacs and use EK9s to help clear the beach. Get our brief, basically we have to get to staging area and assemble the ZODIAKS, not hard, it's like 3 pins. Get to staging area. Everyone is standing around doing fucking nothing. Go finding Coic and round everyone up to put the fucking things together. There's 4 guys total, we end up doing most of the work. I yell at some glassy-eyed negras for doing nothing. Well Sarge, I ain't nev seen these befo. Literally the first time I've seen these outside of a picture. Our new guy is in the fucking thing installing the engine. Tell her to go bring me 50 rocks for counterweight. Literally don't see her the rest of the night. Find out later she got left in the staging area. Hit the water, Zodiac time. Mouth breathing retard limb prists the throttle. I could probably swim faster, we are almost literally floating. Get to the beach. Deploy dogs. Dog finds something. Take op for contact. Engineers do a flawless react to contact drill on a beach filled with landmines. I stand there blown away by one kid that tripped and fell on an Italian bouncing Betty-type mine. Our doctrine states we are not allowed to engage with the main force unless they need us. Listen to a retard try to call a UXO 9 line for 15 minutes. The other team leader and I are talking shit the entire time. Apparently my commander was in the bushes laughing his ass off at our commentary. Round 2 was the next night, goes infinitely better. Be me, motorcycle rider. Work 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Wake up at 5:30. Cook breakfast and eat. Smoke a little bit of weed. Time is now 6:45. Leave for work. Arrive at 7 o'clock, sometimes I am late a few minutes but they literally do not give a fuck, they actually get mad if you are early. Leave work at 4 p.m. Get home at 4:15 p.m. Turn on dab rig. Drink pre-workout. Get absolutely blasted at 4:20 p.m. Shower. Drink protein shake. Go to gym, arrive at 4:45. Work out until 5:45 or 6 p.m. Get home around 6:10 or 6:20. Make dinner and eat. Go to bed at 8 or 9. Easily get 8 to 9 hours sleep every weekday. Go to bed at 8 or 9 on Friday with alarm turned off. Wake up when I feel well rested. Amazing vivid dreams and nocturnal emissions. Imagine getting less than 8 hours sleep. What a horrible existence. Be me, 19 years old. Big K Amando so got a nugget when I got my license, awes. Hunting on mate's property, bush bashing through some thick dog brush. Break into a clearing and practically step on a young kangaroo. Young roos get up and look in shock. Big boomer roo up on his tail and standing tall shuffles towards me and my mate. Cunt definitely wants to fight. Fix bayonets. MP4. Bayonet already on nugget so go into end guard position. Big boomer roo stops short of the bayonet tip. Give boomer roo a poke. He throws hands to try swiping it away. Poke him again in the ribs, he growls and does that gay little hop thing they do. Cunt is not backing down. Plan B, slam a 7.62x54R into his chest. Shock horror expression on his face. All other roos scatter. Boomer dies 10s later after bleeding out. This is about as good as self-defense stories get in Australia. Be me and good friend of mine. Wasting ammo on Canistanians, colic and targets, in a desert. Steady popping cans with my 10mm. I stop when I spot something move into my peripheral left. Pneumatic brass Jew, 9 o'clock and moving towards us through our avenue of fire. Stop buddy who is unleashing pent-up rage with his Alaska, he doesn't spot the alloy heaved to our imminent left. This asshole walks right up to us and begins engaging in unwanted and unsolicited conversation. The sun and drugs have addled this man's mind. He mumbles stuff about living in a tent, weather, his family history, unfortunately. He can barely finish coherent thoughts. Me and friend try to disengage the cartridge Moses, but with no avail. He stands directly between us and our targets for 45 minutes. Finishes by muttering something about better things to do. Finally begins picking up our brass. Wait an extra 10 minutes before this casing Shlomo is finally absent of our lane of fire. We laugh it off and finish. Our range day. We had barely expended half our ammo when this guy showed up, and he completely left the scene by the time we were finished. Stay off meth, kids. Be me. 21. I want to buy my first gun. Go to Sportsman's Warehouse. Look in the revolver section. Boil my choices down to 2. Charter Arms Dow Snub Nose Revolver in 38. Special for Tree Fitty, I think. Or your Birdie 1873 Cattleman 2 in 4440 win for $480-ish. The former seems more practical given I've never heard of a 4440 win cartridge before. But this Uberti feels great in the hand, looks great, and I love SAO. It can't be that bad, I bought the Uberti. Look up ammo prices. Frick. I wonder if I can swap out cylinders of different ammo types so it can fire cheaper ammo, just like my Heritage Rough Rider. Be me. Rommel. Put in charge of Operation Sea Lion. Show up to Normandy. Fuck yeah, now we'll invade those dirty Anglos. As soon as we get air and naval superiority. Wait for 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 air and naval superiority. Hello Rommel, it's me Hitler. Invasion cancelled, you're going to Stalingrad, have fun. MFW. Be me. Hiking in a woods. Thinking about recent cougar attack. Seem to have been in the middle of one's territory without realizing it. Getting a bit paranoid. Never thought about it before. Wonder if I'd be able to draw my gun before getting pounced on. Here's something in the trees to my right. Oh fuck. Spin, draw, aim. It's a squirrel eating a pine cone. Drops it like a cartoon and runs away. Sorry little guy, I hope I didn't scare you too much. Be me. Be about the same age as the United States. Become the most powerful government department on the planet through centuries of adaptation and constant warfare. Losing the culture war with youths, the people I need this realistically stay on top relevant outside of a direct draft. While this is happening, my commissioned officer non-commissioned officer corps is making life inside of my subordinate branches hell for the average enlisted, to the point where they're not joining my organization. Fucking up my retention rates. Have NCO's recruiters publicly state that my applicant pool is mostly ineligible due to being overweight, out of shape, mentally weird, further fucking up my image. Allow my Navy-related branches to become utter memes, the Navy with his piss-poor living conditions for my enlisted sailors, officers that act like they're the second coming of Jesus Christ when they step out of the fucking ROTC program, and did I say rapidly deteriorating living conditions? In my Marine Corps that is literally just an example of all that glitters isn't gold. I allowed Rainees and other weirdos to join. While all of this is going on, I dump hundreds of billions of dollars into soft memes. Who gets fucking molested by African kids make utter fools of themselves on my bases, while also making my regular infantry groups the most miserable experience on the planet. I then come up with the Genesis system, the most retarded thing I could ever come up with, cutting my available applicant pool by half at best. I totally expect to be able to compete with China and my near-pure adversaries in the future. Why am I like this? Be me. Be about the same age of the US. Becomes arguably the most powerful government body in the world through centuries of adaptation and war fighting. Understand that I'm losing the culture war in terms of public perception among youths, the people that I need to realistically stay on top. Allow my subordinate branches to fuck their attention rates up by allowing shitty leadership to run through my co-NCO corps, and allow recruiters to basically lie to any new recruits about the military so they can join, only to then find out that reality doesn't exist and they never want to deal with me again. Allow my Navy-related forces to become memes. My Navy is filled with orderly, corrupt, unspeakably pretentious officers who thinks they're better than everyone on my fucking ships, and my blessed Marine Corps is nothing more than example of all that glitters is not gold. Allow my NCOs to publicly state that most of my possible applicants can join the force due to being out of shape or being mentally weird. Makes a big push and I allow grannies and femboys to join me. In the same span of time I introduce a radically retarded new system called Genesis, which pretty much fucks anyone who has any form of medication for any apparent reason, not only cutting my possible applicant pool in half if not worse, but also completely fuck over my recruitment and MEPS departments. Fully expect my forces to be capable of fighting near-peer threats in the future. Why am I like this?